Castro. No. What you know about rolling down in the deep? When your brain goes numb, you can call that mental. Put that in slow motion, yeah. I feel like an astronaut in the ocean. Ay, what you know about rolling down?
Fire it up. Hey, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, no one can compete with this. Woo!
Who's watching him? Come to me, come to me.
Hey, what's the score?
Screen!
Down low! Get back up! 4-2. 4-2.
Ball up! Pass!
6-2.
Hey, flip it.
2-6.
When he goes, cut. Be ready.
Hey, yo, I got it!
4-6. 6-4.
Oh, no help! Oh, you got him!
Reside. 8-4. 4-8.
Come get it!
All
right, set up. I got him. Cutter's good.
Pop it!
He's open. I got you up. Which man is that? Get there. I got him.
Hey, yo, look at that! Pass that down! Shot! Good one!
Pick it out.
No.
10-4. Fortet.
Help.
Shut up! Come on, baby, go!
410.
Who's got ball? Way to grab it!
Rotate.
Shut up, shut up, shut up!
410. 610. Hey, bro, what's the score? 10-6.
Help, help.
Hey!
Why'd you do that?
I see him, I see him!
12-6. 6-12.
Pick, pick! Come on now, baby! Shut up! Get up!
12-9.
Oh, there you go. Oh, you got it. There you go. Shoot that. That's you.
14-9. 9-14.
11, 14.
14-11. 14-11.
Come on, box it out, man! Oh, hit it, baby!
That's nice. Yeah. 13-14. 14-13.
Hey, swing it! Shot up! Foul!
Give me that. Here we go. Check on top. Check ball. Check.
Get there, get there! Hey, knock that down! Get the board, get it!
13-17.
Hey, yo, right there! To board!
17-13.
Get him. Yo, I got him. Cut. Boom, come on.
13-19.
Hey, give him that. I got him. Help.
Hey, Billy! That's foul!
19-13.
I see him, I see him! 13-19.
Hey, what's the score? 19-15.
15-19. Are you serious? Way to grab it!
19-15.
Hey, yo, right here! Shut!
15-19.
Box out!
Oh, back on top.
19-15. What's all you?
I got ball!
15-19.
Give me that!
Get him. Yo, I got him. Cut. Boom, come on.
Good finish, man!
Oh, mouse in the house. Take that.
That's all you! Watch out! Foul!
Hey, yo, come on, man.
some of this.
Sean on the beat, by the way.
I just wanna slide. Parties in the sky like it's 2055. She said, boy, you nice.
I met you in the club in Atlanta, Georgia. Said meet you my home, coming out with an album. You looked at me like this, like you gave me your number anyway. You house about to burn, just moved away from home to school with big plans by day. Study the history of music by night, just to pay for that. You to get your was a mission impossible. We were both the same age, but I suppose wasn't on the same page, but in the same book of life, so I paid you when I felt that you were getting off of work, or either when you're on your way to school. We started hanging like Ernie and Bert, and in my idle head I'm thinking cool, just when I think of now. The events that follow had me volley if your hometown would be heaven. The angelic nastiness you possessed made you by far the best, therefore hard to tell. You dropped me off by the dungeon, never came in, but I knew that you were wondering. Now are these in this house up to something, so they can function? Well, yes and no. Yes, we were selling it, but no, it wasn't. Cook it in the basement, then move it at a show, then grab the microphone and everybody yell ho. Meanwhile, the video starts playing. BET, college radio in a van, packed full of what up in their hand and one in their ear. You know what I'm saying, but I kept your number in my old phone. Got a new chip clip with the wrong one, so it took me a minute to retrieve 7 digits. I started calling when I got home, but when I got home, I never did. By the time I did, that you had a kid, or some indicator who replied, see you later, when he got the good news. That's right. Now I'm 19 with a Cadillac, had a lace with the gold pack, got a plaque, but I'm living with my pop-pop, so I got it. And the low jack, you're kind of fast, but that fella in class he used to draw and never said much, cause half of what he saw was so far from that place you wanna be, that words really more. Are you starting to gather what I'm getting at? Now if I'm losing you, tell me, then I double back, but keep in mind at the time was the phrase, silly who said now, but those were the days when spring break and Daytona and Phoenix made you wanna drop out of college and never go back. Move to the south, but that ain't a Kodak. I'm with myself and Big Boy, where you were when it's torn. That's right, you were around before you gone. Well, torn had a daughter and saw her was made to mature before the first tour. We hit the road like that. Laugh and cry and drop your ass. Girls used to say, y'all talk funny. Y'all from the islands? And stop laughing. They just keep smiling. No, I'm from Atlanta, baby.
Hey, yo,
maybe.
right here.
We get offended. Gotta go because the bus is pulling out in 30 minutes. She's playing tennis, disturbing the tennis. 15 in love, fitting like glove. Description is like 15 doves and engine does. They catching the Holy Ghost, making one. Agree? Enough about me, because about you. I was a little kid, she was about 2 the last time we spoke. I had, cause I started the second album off on another note now. That note was so but see I fall out, and for I fall out, I slow my leg down to a nice speed. The brain was that fried egg I might need. New direction was apparent.
What's up, baby?
Looking at the floor, staring.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Yeah, man, I'm gonna bust it out this game.
Never private
Go!
Rosters and macaroni.
Come high, baby!
So on a trip to New York on some beeswax, I get invited to
Let's
the
go!
And on stage is a singer with something on her head similar to the turban that I covered up my dreads with, which I was rocking at the time when I was going through the phases trying to find anything that seemed real in the world. Still searching, but I started liking this girl. And you know her as Erica on and on Badu. Call Tyrone on the phone while you do that girl like that.
Who's that shit?
Shame. The song wasn't about me. That ain't my name. We're young in love and short. We had fun.
Going down!
And he's 5. By the time I do this mix, he'll probably be 6. You do the arithmetic, we do the language art. To poke you in the heart and take you from the start to my luxury transportation in my motor car. Or then when your girlfriend
Hey, what's the
that
score?
listens to me,
2-3.
Corner, corner, corner.
2-3.
and he sells you that rabbit that's been sitting in his yard. You fix it up, you trick it out, you give it grams, you give it drink, you give it 20 times. That's all you can think about. That's far as I got.
Yo, watch it. Shut Get him. Way to grab it. 2-3.
Stand up. I got it. Cutter's
Pull it.
He's open. He's open.
Who got ball? Hey, get off 5-3. 3-5.
Help, help. He's open. I got him. That's you. I got him. I got him.
Come get it. Come on. Shoot it. Give me that. Check the top. Check ball. Check.
What you got?
Top of the wing. Hey, you got him.
Swing that. ISO.
That's the way. Good J, baby.
Help.
Help.
Stand up. Here we go, all right. Oh, here you go.
Put him back.
Help.
Lucky sevens. Why'd you do that? Hey, knock that down. Shot. Hey, got. Step out.
There you go, baby. There you go. Oh, back up.
9-7.
7-9. He's open. I got him. That's you. I got him.
Yo, come on, man. Check up. Check it.
That's all you. Hey, you got him.
Yo. You got him.
Hey, give him that. Oh, I got him.
Shut up.
Oh.
7-9. Lift that.
9-7.
Way to grab it!
7-9. Hey, give him that.
Get there! Got up! Go get it! Yeah, stop!
14-9. 9-14.
Get in there! Hey, yo, right there!
Here we go. Check.
Hey, give him that. I got him. Oh, there you go.
11, 14.
16-11. ISO.
Come on, box him out, man.
13-16.
Hey, throw the ball. Move it. First down.
Get it. 13-16.
Go, come in. Hey, down low.
16-13.
Watch out! Put it back up. You're open.
Check up. Check it.
Since it's just the time with a kickstand, thinking of a plan to get quick bands, falling in deep with the quicksand. Flag, I'm no quick brand. I was packing on the pound, got my weight up. Hot beef in the streets, had to stay here. Betty Crocker show me how to, bruh. Doing that, put everything I'll ever stake, bruh. Since it's just the time with a kickstand, thinking of a plan to get quick bands, falling in deep with the quicksand. Flag, I'm no quick brand. I was packing on the pound, got my weight up. Hot beef in the streets, had to stay here. Betty Crocker show me how to, bruh. Doing that, put everything I'll ever stake, bro. Back in the day, man, a young and I had ripped jeans. Couldn't afford a new pair, I had broke streams. Couldn't think about the money, I had broke dreams. Outfit was the match of a... I was trying to be fly, couldn't take off. Clothes falling on my lost weight, dog. No jacket in the winter, had to shake, dog. I said forget it, cause something gon' have to shake, dog. Then my homie Bobby put me on a quick lick. Wasn't alive, but enough for a quick fix. Interception, I got me a... And it's no... Never, I ain't gonna lie, I was tempted. He was a target, but he lucky that I missed it. I was always was a misfit. My opportunity was knocking and I missed it. Young when I hopped off the stoop. 2 doors where I floor if I hop in the coupe. 2 swords from what I couldn't lose. Got scars and bruises, man, I got the proof. Resemble you still, cause I got the juice. You think you Tupac, let our mark S loose. With my Timberland boots, I'm planning, I'm stable, I'm growing in roots. Since it's just the time with a kickstand, thinking of a plan to get quick bands, falling in deep with the quicksand. Flag, I'm no quick brand. I was packing on the pound, got my weight up. Hot beef in the streets, had to stay here. Betty Crocker show me how to, bruh. Doing that, put everything I'll ever stake, bruh. Since it's just the time with a kickstand, thinking of a plan to get quick bands, falling in deep with the quicksand. Flag, I'm no quick brand. I was packing on the pound, got my weight up. Hot beef in the streets, had to stay here. Betty Crocker show me how to, bruh. Doing that, put everything I'll ever stake,
So I
bruh.
can hear it through here. I started chat with myself, and then once I'm in that chat, I share play.
Share screen.
Yeah, in the chat, then I can hear right through it.
Ended the friendship, gave respect at the neck, my brother didn't back down. Had him standing up, then he ended the back down. His hands in my life, now they ended up flat now. Flat like a wing, let's see if he flat now. Had enough, it was tough when it lasted for 1 round. KD bitch equipped with the made him run. It was funny, was scared of the why the car. I ain't got no time for the fakes. The phonies, jabronis, the ops sorted. My homies, the only who
Quick question: when you make a burger, do you put on the patty first or the topping?
Well, you put lettuce at the bottom, so the burger get it all soggy, with the bun soggy, and then you put whatever, like the onions, tomatoes, whatever. But you put the lettuce at the bottom for. If you don't want the toasty, buttery bun to get all soggy. Why? What they say?
Oh no, I'm just asking because they put lettuce, tomatoes, onions.
Okay, cool.
People want the other bun, they put it
On top. That shit takes forever.
Caught the BMW, new deposit, I picked up another bag like I'm a count while I'm in it. I heard planes flying, crowds screaming, money counting chains clink. I guess that's how it sound when you winning. I ain't joking, do it sound like I'm kidding. I've been making like 2,000 a minute. So high up through the clouds, I was swimming. I'm probably gonna drown when I'm in it. And we might have a child. She can't get near me. Only I give a conversation to a Siri. My pants are married. Yes, I want it clearly. I'm the chosen one, see my potential, so they fear me. Lately, I've been praying, God, I wonder, can you hear me? Thinking about the old me, I swear I miss you dearly. Stay down till you come up, I've been sticking to that theory. Every day a battle, I'm exhausted and I'm weary. Make sure I smile in public when alone, my eyes.
Oh, look.
I fought through it all, but it hurt me severely. I've been
That was the first dude.
but I know it ain't cop the BMW. New deposit, I picked up another bag like I'm a count.
This one?
Yep.
I heard planes flying, crowds screaming, money counting chains clanking. I guess that's how it sound when you winning. I ain't joking, do it sound like I'm kidding. I've been like 2,000.
Yeah, bro. It showed the name. Was that the first one?
I'm probably gonna drown when I'm in
Oh.
and we might have a child. Never put out a weak verse when we lurk. I'm stuck to my feet hurt when putting them streets first. White tees turn t-shirts. Looking for some real, he's stuck in a deep search. Anxiety, I just wanna leave Earth. When they ask if I'm okay, it just make everything seem worse. Trying to explain your feelings sound like something you rehearsed. In my back with a clean smirk. Looking so deep into your eyes, I can read your thoughts. I mean, please don't talk. I done been through too much and I don't need another loss. Put that on every war scar for every battle. Cop the BMW, new deposit, I picked up another bag like I'm a count while I'm in it. I heard planes flying, crowds screaming, money counting chains clanking. I guess that's how it sound when you winning. I ain't joking, do it sound like I'm kidding. I've been making like 2,000 a minute. So high up through the clouds, I was swimming. I'm probably gonna drown when I'm in it. My boy, funny. I told my boy go funny. I'm trying till I can't feel nothing. I'm trying till I can't feel nothing. I can fall out the sky and I still won't feel nothing. I can fall out the sky and I still won't feel nothing. Don't wait. Whoa, don't wait. Whoa, whoa, don't wait. Whoa. Whoa, whoa, wait. Whoa, whoa, wait. Wake up. It's the first of the month. I brush my teeth and count up. I let my I'm about to I don't try hard.
I drive to Daytona and I tinted the windows. Can't with nobody, not even my shadow. I got on A Hardy, she got on stilettos. She my best friend, yeah, we not a couple. She a rock star, she a symbol. The way she do that, she make it look simple. The way she do that, she make it look simple. Baby, tell me what you wanna do. Baby, tell me everybody. Tell me everybody to this room. I gotta know you in this room. I gotta know you in this room. I gotta know you in this room. Can't trust these. In love with my money. In love with my. Think she might. I know she not. I've been thinking about it. Finna cut up that. Cause she unclean. But she want roof Chris. I don't need like the hug. I don't need like the kiss. I just. And tell her good. I just walked in my pay. Paparazzi at the fence. I'm out the. And Shawty gon'. And Shawty gon'. I'm out the. And Shawty gon'. I told my boy go. I'm trying till I can't feel nothing. I'm trying till I can't feel nothing. I can fall out the sky and I still won't feel nothing. I can fall out the sky and I still won't feel nothing. Don't wait. Whoa, whoa, don't wait. Whoa, 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 don't wait. Whoa, 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 don't wait. Whoa, 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 don't wait.
Yeah.
Take heat.
Free my with no Devin booked them like the Phoenix Sun. Called her op and I ain't have a Mario Chalmers. Ever since then had a been a look at who I learned from. Want respect, then you gotta earn some. Want to strike, then you gotta some. He wanna me like Nike. Fake to my sweet chin music. When I easily influence. Matter what's up with the if I see a Splinter and Turtles, they go to the sewers. I'm in the field on the first and the third, trying to score on the op like I play for the Brewers. Set me up on my mama, pat me to get the one with the behind me, watch how I maneuver. Fast and fear, Vin Diesel. Can't say Paul might offend people. Never ever been a line leader. 2014, I was seeing down. I ain't never ever been a timekeeper. Free my with no Devin booked them like the Phoenix Sun. Called her op and I ain't have a Mario Chalmers. Ever since then had a been a look at who I learned from. Want respect, then you gotta earn some. Want to strike, then you gotta some. Free my with no. And Devin booked them like the Phoenix Sun. Called her op and I ain't have a Mario Chalmers. Ever since then had a been a look at who I learned from. Want respect, then you gotta earn some. Want to strike, then you gotta some.
Head start fresh up out of the box. This not a rich wrist on the rocks. Pretty look like Vivica Fox. If she ain't, she kicking the rocks. Just got the word you been missing. You ain't about for the block. They don't mean it you safe. I didn't say that I'm not. I just rather she put in. Most of my partners be keep on from when rock. This is we be kissing the sun. Go back to investing in Joda my chrome. Straight free to make to the top of my lungs.
Free my with no Devin booked them like the Phoenix Sun. Called her op and I ain't have a Mario Chalmers. Ever since then had a been a look at who I learned from. Want respect, then you gotta earn some. Want to strike, then you gotta some. Free my with no they Devin booked them like the Phoenix Sun.
We are live in San Francisco as the Warriors are about to go into this interconference contest here. We're happy to have you with us for 2K Sports midweek presentation of NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan, and by my side, Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. And from the sideline, David Aldridge. Take a look at the Nets. What a story right now for these guys. Win after win. It's been a phenomenal stretch.
The way this team has played, Kevin, I would expect them to continue the win streak against this team because, quite honestly, they enjoy a lot of matchup advantages in this one.
And so it's the Nets getting on the board first. Back to Green. And Curry has it in the corner. And a miss there on the triple. And the Nets with possession. They're getting their first look of the season at the Warriors in this one. And Durant puts up a deep three. Pass to Claxton. Back to Simmons. And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn.
Well, whether things are good, bad, or indifferent, coaches will have adjustments to make throughout the course of the game.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
On the wing, Irving. 4 on the shot clock. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. At this point of the season, Greg, right in the heart of the schedule, what are the biggest challenges for a player?
Kevin, sometimes it's just about knowing what city you're in. The travel in this league is crazy, but you really want to keep focused and sleep and eat right. Vital.
Clay reading the floor that time nicely and just took advantage of the soft D on the interior.
Outside Irving. Durant in the corner. Over Green. Great D that time from Green. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. On the wing, Wiggins. They get it back. And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Thanks. Yeah, the Nets head coach and I were able to chat. He told me it's always a challenge when you face a team this opportunistic. He said those guys are going to look to take advantage of any weakness. We have to really communicate defensively tonight. Guys, back to you.
Great update, David. Thanks. It'll be fascinating, Greg, to watch them try to slow down these shooters.
No question. That's the focus defensively. But then, on the offensive end, they have to get production of their own.
Yeah, spot on. It's going to take an all-around effort to pull out the victory here tonight.
And after all the drama and wanting out, Kyrie Irving remains a Net. Feels like a bit of a farewell tour, but winning can heal all, and you never know what the future may hold, especially with Kyrie.
Got it. Good job in the low post.
And how about Wiggins' ability to slither in there and slip past the contact for a finish?
Pass to Claxton. In the corner, O'Neal with it. The Nets working the ball around now. That 3 off the mark.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Now, here's Looney. Off on the layup.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in. Maybe a time to rest him right now. Just give him a bit of a breather. Try to help him get back on track.
Sinks the three-pointer.
The defense has all eyes on Stephen. He exploits that with a dish.
So both teams making some changes here. The Nets with the lead. Pass to Curry from outside the arc. Back to Warren from deep. And no good that time. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. Poole on the wing. And he can certainly fill it up when they need him to. He's averaging almost 21 points a game. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And talking about Dante DiVincenzo, a native of Delaware, that's a state that doesn't see many of their own go pro.
Well, he has been a winner at every stop, Greg. High school, back-to-back state championships in Delaware. And then he won 2 titles in college. He won a ring with the Bucks. And so the resume has a long list of titles with him.
Now here's Curry. Last game out, he had 14.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
And here's Poole for three. For three, Brooklyn with the rebound. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of Miami.
That final score really caught a lot of people off guard. I think we would have to quantify that one as an upset.
No question. I know I did not see that coming, especially when they had a chance to win it late in the fourth quarter. I thought for sure they'd get it done.
Curry outside, and that one released in time, but no good. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Nets out in front. They lead by. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Nets?
They've been so aggressive, going strong at the defense, looking to score off of that penetration.
Well, I want to add also the damage that has been done on the inside. It's a lot of rubble in there, but they're continuing to go right at the defense.
And Simmons slams it in.
And Kyrie with that feel, man, it's so special, impressive. Finds a teammate, that's a direct dime.
Out to the right wing. Kuminga with a wide open look. Good. Great play by Green to set it up.
Not too much respect shown to him by the defenders.
Outside Irving. Back to KD. And KD throws it down.
That's impressive. Kevin Durant just getting up and throwing it down.
GA with their fourth title, the combination of Steph, Clay, and Draymond Green, the single most successful trio in the last half-century in the NBA.
And some would argue the best trio of all time. The most wins in the finals ever by a trio who've each made an All-NBA team.
Pass to Kuminga. Thompson outside. Now Curry. 6 on the shot clock. Beyond the arc. And it's Durant with the rebound. Nets leading by 5. With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Of course, the Warriors' offense stands out for its emphasis on ball movement. Coach Steve Kerr says if you get to touch the ball and be a part of the action, whether it's as an assist man, ball mover, shooter, dribbler, the more people who are involved in the offense, the more powerful it becomes. Kevin, strength in numbers indeed.
As has always been the case for his offense, the more the better. And it's worked for him. GA, thanks. Irving. Banked in off the glass. And the Nets lead by 5.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
They kick it out to Green. Curry outside. It's rebounded by Durant.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Outside Irving. Shoots over Curry. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And Kyrie Irving, a Picasso with the ball in his hands. And like a lot of genius-level creators, he marches to the beat of his own drum.
And that one falls for Irving. And you know, Greg, Kyrie sometimes is just a tough guy to figure out.
And the danger is pulling too much in your own direction. Even he confessed regrets about in Cleveland withdrawing from teammates and isolating himself. All part of growth.
It's tipped.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
The shot by Curry, no good.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
Nets leading by 7. Outside Irving. And he drives in. Bucket is good. Irving's got 6 points in the quarter.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Kicks it out to Iguodala. Pass to Poole. A crossover. That one falls. Coming off Iguodala's feet.
And Poole showing more and more signs of maturity. Hard to rattle.
Right side Irving. O'Neal with it. Outside Irving. The kick out to Warren. Over Green. And he overshot that one, missing. Warriors trailed by 7. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Back to DiVincenzo. Over Irving. DiVincenzo can't hit it. And it's Warren with the ball for the Nets. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Right side Irving. Plays it up and banks it in. Irving's got the lead up to 9 now for the Nets.
Just so few players have that kind of arsenal. When they get to the inside and have to finish, Kyrie Irving becomes elite.
And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. And so it's Brooklyn. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. The one goal they had coming into this game was to not let Curry beat them. And so far, their defense on Steph has been tremendous. We've got more in store for you right after this. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. You know, it seems like we're seeing more teams, Brent, use zone defense these days. Not too long ago, zone was almost non-existent in the league.
Well, Kevin, you couldn't play zone. Even though there were zone principles in man-to-man defense, it used to be an illegal defense to set up in a 2-3 zone that you see teams doing nowadays. I'm very interested if the league does, in fact, do away with illegal defense and allow coaches to use whatever defensive scheme they need to do to slow up their opposition. It might do something in terms of producing more shots so we don't get stagnation with just threes all the time. We'll see if that happens.
Here's KD. Pass to Irving. Another shot. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And it goes on Draymond Green.
Kyrie, certainly one of the craftiest players in the league with the ball in his hands. Just a nightmare to defend, especially in space.
Well, KD still a net after asking for a trade. The team looked but didn't feel a deal was there. And Durant will continue to play, but you feel like this story could drag on until the trade deadline or beyond.
Thompson in the corner. Takes the 3. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Thompson's got 8 points.
Love watching Klay Thompson and that easy stroke of his.
Irving. He drains it from the right block. And the Nets lead by 12.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Timeout call, the Nets. Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. Simmons, the bounce pass. Outside Durant. There's the pick. Outside for Thomas. From past the arc. That one doesn't drop. The Warriors go the other way. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Kevin Durant learned an important lesson at age 11. His dad cooked him one-on-one, dunking on him and talking trash. Durant started crying and he locked himself in his room, but he came to realize, what am I so mad at? It's good to be passionate, but channel it. Once you're off the court, leave it and go back to being you. Kevin?
Great advice. David, thanks. And again, no good by Brooklyn.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Nets leading by 10. Back to Simmons. Pass to Claxton. Left side, KD. Yes, it is. Scored that as a bucket. Number 5 on a 5-for-11 night.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Here's Weissman. It's hauled in by Claxton. Brooklyn with the ball. Pass to Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
Yeah, the quickness, the size, and the speed of Simmons really breathtaking, especially when he's dribbling the rock.
There's 1:40 left in the third. Can't hit the reverse layup. Over in the corner, Poole. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Here's KD. Good for basket number 6 from him in the contest. He's shooting 6 for 12.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
And no issues getting up for Simmons. An emphatic 2 points from the Australian.
It's Durant with the drive. Pass to O'Neal. The Warriors pull it in. There's 37 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Curry with the 3. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Here's Claxton. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And the free throw, no good. Warriors trailed by 20. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Mills looking it over. Over Green. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets controlling the game and finishing the quarter with a 20-point lead. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And we'll be back with you shortly.
Time to get up and make some noise for your Warriors next team.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And here are the Warriors now. Down low. Here's Thompson. And another make to his scoring column. His 5th basket of the game. Now shooting 5 of 11.
And the excitement on that bench grows as Klay Thompson pours it in.
Curry with it. Picked up by Thompson. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Brooklyn.
They've been playing some really physical offense, just attacking the paint as much as possible. And I tell you what, they have been very successful with that strategy.
We probably have to touch on as well that tonight their penetration has been awesome. I mean, they put force on this game, attacking off the bounce, and a willingness to do that has paid off.
Goes back up. And that's 2 points on the layup. Looney's got his first points of the night.
Looney in the right spot there. Good presence on the inside as he boxes the defense out and sends the ball right up.
And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That's his third foul of the game.
Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. Here's Simmons. Oh, he jams it right over Draymond Green. Wow.
And the amazing moves of Simmons. He's just so much fun to watch with the ball in his hand.
Here's Curry. It's sent back down by Simmons. Good on the bucket. Looney's got 4 this quarter. And so Simmons will bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Thompson from long range.
It's been a struggle all night long from deep, but doesn't seem like he's lost his confidence. He's still letting them rip.
And stolen by Wiggins. Pass to Green. The 3. And it's sent back by KD.
Golden State basketball. Coming on to the floor for the Nets, Royce O'Neal.
Here's Curry. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. TJ Warren picks one up.
Well, if Steph Curry works as hard at golf when he has the time as he did in shooting the basketball, I don't know. He's no slouch on the golf course.
That one is no good. There was a story, Brent, a couple years ago that Steph Curry's best round of golf came during the NBA Finals. Had you heard that?
I did hear that, but I also heard that Andre Iguodala has a major role in how that happened. Andre was taking up his golf game when they were battling the Cavs in 2018. And I think that competitive spirit of Steph's took over. He wanted to take Andre on and got out there during the finals.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
Well, every time the shot goes up, guys are doing a nice job of finding bodies and making sure there's room to collect the rebound.
Warriors trailed by 20.
Minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Here's Thompson. And such a nice move to make the basket work.
Clay just knows how to score. There are nights where they feature him, but a lot of times it's off the goodness of everybody else. Outside, inside, and against very good defense.
Stay there.
Durant down low. The layup missed. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. On the wing, Thompson. A three-pointer off the mark. Nets leading by 18.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Nets.
What do you think was the deciding factor in this one?
I think you have to look at their field goal percentage. They just shot the ball much better than the opponent, and they were getting great looks all game long.
And now on the year, this will take them to 28 wins.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for KD.
I liked his aggressiveness here tonight, especially on the glass. He was not messing around.
The shot by Looney, no good. The Nets on offense. They lead by 20. That's the most we've seen. And Thompson sends it back.
Clay showing some signs that time of that primetime defense he can bring.
Durant, that's good.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
That's good from Stephen Curry.
And more artwork from the greatest shooter we've ever seen. Curry making it look easy.
Oh, get the angle right though. Way too much.
Into 2023, which means some of you might be going back to work or school, but the fun never stops in 2K23.
That's right. So let's tip off this week with some VC to get your year started off right.
Ready or not, here we go. Former 2K cover athlete Luka Doncic put up an historic performance, a 60-20-10 triple-double. But what was his field goal percentage in that game?
Was it 47%, 57%, 60%, or 67%?
It's almost too hard to believe when you look at the numbers.
That's right, and if you answered 67%, then you just earned some VC. Congratulations. Now, who's the only other NBA athlete to have a 60-point triple-double?
Was it Wilt Chamberlain, LeBron James, James Harden, or Magic Johnson?
If you answered the beard, then congratulations. Here's some VC to start off your new year.
One of my favorite things about my career in 2K23 is that your character will come across some big names giving you some good advice.
From Tracy McGrady to Josh Giddey, there's one person who got to act with all of those NBA stars.
So now, let's meet the actor behind your My Player, Jamad Mays.
Ooh, so this gonna be a dogfight right now.
Oh, Zion, what up, man? Just working on my game. What's up with you?
Today, I am very excited because I am here with a great celebrity, and that, my friends, is Jamad. But you might know him better as MP in NBA 2K23. Welcome to 2K TV.
Thank you for having me, man. What's up, bro? What up?
Good to see you again.
Always,
you
always.
know, besides shooting the scene with me, what was your best experience here at MoCap and shooting with all these great athletes?
I would say working with J. Cole. That was definitely one of the highlights for me. He's someone that I've grown up listening to. I remember Sideline Story and just me going through my ebbs and flows and trying to, just trying to get off the sideline in my world. Trying to figure out acting and things like that. So his work kind of helped motivate me in my world.
And of course, as fans know, going through this year's My Career, you will come across a ton of NBA athletes.
A ton.
So what was some of your favorite moments from working with all these players?
Ooh, T-Mac for sure. T-Mac, really, really cool guy. Super, super cool. His energy out the roof, super cool, funny. Devin Booker was really cool too. He's really intellectual, super focused. Like that. He has a little bit of that Mamba mentality and a little bit, maybe have a lot of it. But him, Jalen Green, we shot with him after the slam dunk contest in All-Star Weekend, and that was a very interesting moment because, he didn't have the best performance in the slam dunk contest, but, he was a good sport, and we just had a lot of good times.
Now, talk about the timeline of shooting this, because I think a lot of fans wonder, what's the timeline look like for somebody who's portraying the role of a My Player that millions of fans are going to jump into?
Listen,
and become MP. So what's this timeline look like? When do you start shooting these scenes now?
Yeah, we started back in November of 2021, and we actually started on my birthday.
Oh, there
November
you go.
2nd, yeah. So it's a pretty wild moment, 2K, a game I've loved, growing up, and here I am starting on my birthday. So we've been shooting since November till June, mid-June. So 8 months.
And of course, you said you're a big fan of 2K. Do you have a specific one that you started with that's very memorable to you?
Oh, 2010.
So it would have been...
Was it the Celtics?
That would have been... The Celtics cover was 2K9, Garnett.
2K9, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
It was 2K9. Yes,
okay.
yes, it was that year. It was that year. I remember just playing it. I was in high school around that time. I graduated 2010. And just playing it, sun up to sundown, just day and night, just playing hours and hours. But yeah, that was good times, man. That's good memories right there.
All right, so here we are. You're filming MP. What does it mean to you to see yourself in NBA 2K23? How realistic it is? Was it a surreal feeling to look at yourself in the game?
Since, day one, coming in the studio, seeing how everything is done, seeing everyone writing on the wall, signing off, and getting my facial scan. That's like when it all hit, like, oh, wow. This is like really happening. So it was a super surreal moment from playing the game all my teen years through, like growing up to now being a part of the game. Super, super crazy moment. And like, it's the graphics from when I was playing to now is like just on a complete different level. So it's crazy to see.
And of course, you had to keep it under tight lock and key. I don't think fans understand. Like, we hold pretty big secrets here at NBA 2K. So when the moment came and you got to tell family and friends, what was their reaction?
Man, everyone was like jumping through the roof. Like, everyone was super excited. But the biggest one was my nephews. Like, literally, so before booking the job, they came over for, I forget exactly what. They just came over just to visit on the weekend. And they're teenagers, and they came through with their TVs, and like one has a PS5, one has an Xbox or whatever system they have, like all set up in one room. So I was playing the game with them days before, and once I told them, they were like going crazy. Oh my uncle, yeah, like going crazy. So it was their reaction that really like everyone else like super excited, like seeing my nephews and seeing how proud they were. Like, that was the best.
That's it.
That's the best. That was the icing on the cake.
When you're filming these scenes, you're in a full mocap suit, you have a camera rigged to your head. It's a lot of intensive work to get inside those suits every day. So filming this, what was some of the biggest challenges filming in a mocap suit in a mocap studio as opposed to maybe just acting in front of a camera without all the equipment?
It took a while for me to kind of get used to. I remember like my first couple weeks, I'm banging the camera, I'm banging the headset, I'm touching my face. You can't touch your face during any take. If you touch your face, cut. That's over.
I did that a bunch of times during my scene. Kept rubbing my face.
Definitely did. So it's versus TV or theater or things like that. I feel like it's a mixture of like black box theater, where you're like just solely working off your imagination. You have to create this world for yourself, as well as like TV.
In the multiverse of my players, where does MP rank out of all of them?
That's an easy question, man. I would say I'm number one. I would say I'm number one. I would say I'm number one. I think I'm the most athletic my player. And I would definitely challenge any previous my player to a one-on-one.
There it goes.
Yeah, let's talk that talk.
New mode for NBA 2K24, my player versus my player.
Let's do it. Honestly, yeah.
Get you all back out here.
I would love to see that. Seriously, let's make that happen. But yeah, I would dare to say if I'm not one, I may be two. I'm maybe two.
I like it. I like the confidence.
Yeah,
well,
man.
It was a pleasure watching you. And hey, the first time we met, we were actually meeting within the game on 2K TV.
Yeah, man.
And guess what? Full circle, you're in the game inside 2K TV.
Yes, sir.
Once again, MP,
my brother.
Appreciate all your time, man. It's been a pleasure.
Pleasure's all mine, man.
Now, go assume the role of MP and go get those dubs.
Get them dubs, baby.
Welcome to Expert Tips. I'm Mike Wang, Gameplay Director for NBA 2K, and we're taking ankles today with my favorite topic, dribble moves in NBA 2K23. New to NBA 2K this year? Get into 2KU to practice in the Play Now menu. It's a great place to work on your ball handling. Size-ups are a great way to set defenders up for easy drives to the basket. Try flicking the Pro Stick in different directions and speeds to pull off a variety of moves and create unique combos based on your player's signature animations. If you're trying to create space from defenders, hold the sprint button and flick the Pro Stick in any direction. Experiment with interrupting a move using hesitations, crossovers, and spins to find go-to moves that work for you. There's a new attacking crossover you can use to force your defender to drop and get back on their heels. Simply hold the sprint trigger and flick the right stick up. Your player will perform a hard attacking cross that you can branch into a drive if your defender doesn't react in time. Or flick the Pro Stick back again to double cross into a step back and try to break the defender's ankles. You can browse through signature dribble moves in the My Career animation menu. As your ball handle rating improves, more and more options will become available to equip. As you increase your dribbling ability, you'll be able to play make for others and create scoring opportunities for yourself. And as we feature top plays on 2K TV, we want to feature some of your best drives. So as you break down defenses, share your plays on social with the hashtag 2KTVWow. We're keeping an eye out for crafty shots and layups and flashy assists on the drive. Cross them up and we'll see you on the next edition of Expert Tips.
All right, you all ready for another interactive question?
This should be an easy one. Speaking of my career, which attribute category do you think is most important for your My Player build?
Is it playmaking, shooting, finishing, or defense/rebounding? You just don't put any attributes into your My Player, but why would you do that?
There should be another attribute category called winning that Team 2K TV should do more of in our next community segment for sure.
We're out there on the goat boat. We're out there in the city. And you know what? We like what we see. I see those win streaks. Y'all on fire.
That's right, and we want to showcase your plays, so send them our way using the hashtag 2KTVWow on social media, and you might be featured as a part of our top plays.
And we'll be back next week with a fresh batch of those top plays.
Until then, enjoy the game. Bye.
Tequila with my drip, chrome marks on my chest, I'm ballin'.
Your next chance to compete in the My Team Unlimited $250,000 tournament is this Saturday, January 7th. There are 32 bracket spots left between the two console tournaments, and you can qualify for both. Are you good enough to beat the best? Get your lineup ready. Show up 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Pacific, and let's find out.
Don't worry, I won't miss. Ballin', ballin'.
Welcome to this week's episode of NBA 2K TV.
We're a week into 2023, which means some of you might be going back to work or school, but the fun never stops in 2K23.
That's right, so let's tip off this week with some VC to get your year started off right.
Ready or not, here we go. Former 2K cover athlete Luka Doncic put up an historic performance, a 60-20-10 triple-double. But what was his field goal percentage in that game?
Was it 47%, 57%, 60%, or 67%?
It's almost too hard to believe when you look at the numbers.
That's right, and if you answered 67%, then you just earned some VC. Congratulations. Now, who's the only other NBA athlete to have a 60-point triple-double?
Was it Wilt Chamberlain, LeBron James, James Harden, or Magic Johnson?
If you answered the beard, then congratulations. Here's some VC to start off your new year.
One of my favorite things about my career in 2K23 is that your character will come across some big names giving you some good advice.
From Tracy McGrady to Josh Giddey, there's one person who got to act with all of those NBA stars.
So now, let's meet the actor behind your My Player, Jamad Mays.
Ooh, so this gonna be a dog fight right now.
Oh, Zion, what up, man? Just
just working on my game. What's up with you?
Today, I am very excited because I am here with a great celebrity, and that, my friends, is Jamad. But you might know him better as MP in NBA 2K23. Welcome to 2K TV.
Thank you for having me, man. What's up, bro? What up?
Good to see you again.
Always,
you
always.
Know, besides shooting the scene with me, what was your best experience here at MoCap and shooting with all these great athletes?
I would say working with J. Cole. That was definitely one of the highlights for me. He's someone that I've grown up listening to. I remember Sideline Story and just me going through my ebbs and flows and trying to, just trying to get off the sideline in my world. Trying to figure out acting and things like that. So his work kind of helped motivate me in my world.
And of course, as fans know, going through this year's My Career, you will come across a ton of NBA athletes.
A ton.
So what was some of your favorite moments from working with all these players?
T-Mac for sure. T-Mac, really, really cool guy. Super, super cool to see. Energy, out the roof, super cool, funny. Devin Booker was really cool too. He's really intellectual, super focused. Like that. He has a little bit of that Mamba mentality and a little bit, maybe have a lot of it. But him, Jalen Green, we shot with him after the slam dunk contest in All-Star Weekend, and that was a very interesting moment because, he didn't have the best performance in the slam dunk contest, but, he was a good sport, and we just had a lot of good times.
Now, talk about the timeline of shooting this, because I think a lot of fans wonder, what's the timeline look like for somebody who's portraying the role of a My Player that millions of fans are going to jump into?
Listen,
and become MP. So what's this timeline look like? When do you start shooting these scenes now?
Yeah, we started back in November of 2021, and we actually started on my birthday.
Oh,
November 2nd. Yeah. So it's a pretty wild moment, 2K, a game I've loved, growing up, and here I am starting on my birthday. So we've been shooting since November till June, mid-June. So 8 months.
And of course, you said you're a big fan of 2K. Do you have a specific one that you started with that's very memorable to you?
2010.
So it would have been...
Was it the Celtics?
That would have been... The Celtics cover was 2K9, Garnett.
2K9, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
it was 2K9. Yes,
okay.
yes, it was that year. It was that year. I remember just playing it. I was in high school around that time. I graduated in 2010. And just playing it, sun up to sundown, just day and night, just playing hours and hours. But yeah, that was good times, man. That's good memories right there.
All right, so here we are. You're filming MP. What does it mean to you to see yourself in NBA 2K23? How realistic it is? Was it a surreal feeling to look at yourself in the game?
Since, day one, coming in the studio, seeing how everything is done, seeing everyone writing on the wall, signing off. And getting my facial scan. That's when it all hit. Oh, wow. This is really happening. So it was a super surreal moment from playing the game all my teen years through, growing up to now being a part of the game. Super, super crazy moment. And the graphics from when I was playing to now is just on a complete different level. So it's crazy to see.
And of course, you have to keep it under tight lock and key. I don't think fans understand. We hold pretty big secrets here at NBA 2K. So when the moment came and you got to tell family and friends, what was their reaction?
Man, everyone was jumping through the roof. Everyone was super excited. But the biggest one was my nephews. Literally, so before booking the job, they came over for, I forget exactly what. They just came over just to visit on the weekend. And they're teenagers, and they came through with their TVs, and one has a PS5, one has an Xbox, or whatever system they have, all set up in one room. So I was playing the game with them days before, and once I told them, they were going crazy. Oh, my uncle, yeah, going crazy. So it was their reaction that really everyone else super excited, seeing my nephews and seeing how proud they were. That was the best.
That's it.
That's the best. That was the icing on the cake.
When you're filming these scenes, you're in a full mocap suit, you have a camera rigged to your head. It's a lot of intensive work to get inside those suits every day. So filming this, what was some of the biggest challenges filming in a mocap suit in a mocap studio as opposed to maybe just acting in front of a camera without all the equipment?
It took a while for me to kind of get used to. I remember my first couple weeks, I'm banging the camera, I'm banging the headset, I'm touching my face. You can't touch your face during any take. If you touch your face, cut. that's over.
I did that a bunch of times
Literally,
during my
you
scene. Kept rubbing the face.
definitely did. So it's you know, versus TV or, you know, theater or things like that, I feel like it's a mixture of like black box theater, where you're like just solely working off your imagination. You have to create this world for yourself, as well as like TV and film was very big to me.
In the multiverse of my players, where does MP rank out of all of them?
That's an easy question, man. I would say I'm number one. I would say I'm number one. I would say I'm number one. I think I'm the most athletic my player. And I would definitely challenge any previous my player to a one-on-one.
There it goes.
Yeah, let's talk that talk.
New mode for NBA 2K24, my player versus my player.
Let's do it. Honestly, yeah.
Get you all back out here and
I would
look
love to see that, seriously. Let's, make that happen. But yeah, I would dare to say if I'm not one, I'm maybe two.
I like it. I like the confidence.
Yeah,
well,
man.
It was a pleasure watching you. And hey, the first time we met, we were actually meeting within the game on 2K TV.
Yeah, man.
And guess what? Full circle, you're in the game inside 2K TV.
Yes, sir.
Once again, MP,
my brother.
Appreciate all your time, man. It's been a pleasure.
Pleasure's all mine, man.
Now, go assume the role of MP and go get those dubs.
Get them dubs, baby.
Welcome to Expert Tips. I'm Mike Wang, Gameplay Director for NBA 2K, and we're taking ankles today with my favorite topic, dribble moves in NBA 2K23. New to NBA 2K this year? Get into 2KU to practice in the Play Now menu. It's a great place to work on your ball handling. Size-ups are a great way to set defenders up for easy drives to the basket. Try flicking the Pro Stick in different directions and speeds to pull off a variety of moves and create unique combos based on your player's signature animations. If you're trying to create space from defenders, hold the sprint button and flick the Pro Stick in any direction. Experiment with interrupting a move using hesitations, crossovers, and spins to find go-to moves that work for you. There's a new attacking crossover you can use to force your defender to drop and get back on their heels. Simply hold the sprint trigger and flick the right stick up. Your player will perform a hard attacking cross that you can branch into a drive if your defender doesn't react in time. Or flick the Pro Stick back again to double cross into a step back and try to break the defender's ankles. You can browse through signature dribble moves in the My Career animation menu. As your ball handle rating improves, more and more options will become available to equip. As you increase your dribbling ability, you'll be able to play make for others and create scoring opportunities for yourself. And as we feature top plays on 2K TV, we want to feature some of your best drives. So as you break down defenses, share your plays on social with the hashtag 2KTVWow. We're keeping an eye out for crafty shots and layups and flashy
forever eating like a meat. We lurking just to catch you lacking, like we on cheaters. Free us, rip.
Assists on the drive. Cross them up, and we'll see you on the next edition of Expert Tips.
Got his own kicks, whoa.
next chance to compete in the My Team Unlimited $250,000 tournament is this Saturday, January 7th. There are 32 bracket spots left between the two console tournaments, and you can qualify for both. Are you good enough to beat the best? Get your lineup ready. Show up 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Pacific, and let's find out.
Yeah.
Pull up with a tip. $500,000 on my neck. Who gon' take it from me? We ballin' on you dummies. Scared money don't make no money. Scared money don't make no money. Scared money don't make no money. We ballin' on you dummies.
What is Steam doing again? Don't like the Nets. Like, come the fuck on, man. Oh my god, let me get into the game! I'm about to just close it, bro. Go.
Somebody that asks you, yo, how you feeling? I walk around with my confidence on a million. Don't let it bother me when the people be tripping. I'ma have a good day. You need somebody that truly understand you. I'm on your side, we together, I'm never playing you. If you the one trying to help, that can't stand you, but have a good day. We gon' have a good day.
I'm the baby. It's tight.
answer these 3 multiple-choice trivia questions. Which planet is the largest in our solar system? Is it A, Earth, B, Jupiter, C, Uranus, or D, Saturn? Word on the street is Uranus is pretty big, but is it the biggest? But it's not. It's B, Jupiter. Who is not a co-founder of Tesla? Is it A, Elon Musk, B, Martin Eberhard, C, J.B. Straubel, or D, Brian Chesky? In total, there are 5 co-founders of Tesla. 3 of them are here, but one of them is an imposter. Which one is it? It's D, Brian Chesky. The co-founder of Airbnb. What is a group of lions called? Is it A, herd, B,
Can you do something for me? Can you talk to the ops next for me? 21. Can you do something for me? Can you talk to the ops next for me? 21. Come on, can you do something for me? Can you talk to the ops next for me? 21. See what you project. Nope. Nope. Yeah. Alright, sorry. 21. Hit ready.
Alright, I'm good.
Yeah, hit X.
Huh?
Hit X. 21.
A quick peek into the locker room as the players get set for the game ahead. Looking to make a big splash.
Same mode.
Where? Alright, come on.
Hold on, I'm seeing if
I don't Hall of Fame.
So I'm trying to do. Alright, Hall of Fame.
Alright.
Here tonight.
I gotta do it too.
Yeah. You go to settings, yeah. Oh, it's already on.
And so off the tip, it's Brooklyn. And checking out Brooklyn's opening lineup, it's KD at power forward and Claxton at center. Kyrie Irving out there with Ben Simmons. And it's O'Neal in at the 3. You know, one thing Kyrie Irving has talked about is reclaiming his power, Greg.
Well, he has.
I'm lagging. No, I'm not. My bad. Why did I say I was lagging?
Voices telling him what to do.
Big cat.
Finding his own purpose and his identity. And at times, that's meant being something of a renegade.
A smart dish by Durant, giving it away to a guy with a quality look.
Oh, and last summer, Ben Simmons had surgery on a herniated disc. I'm not a back expert, you know, I'm more of an ankle guy, but hard to be effective when that area is just not right.
Curry, no
Yo,
good. Brooklyn ball. Pass to Claxton.
Come on, baby boy. You can't do all this.
Alright.
It's Simmons with the jam.
21.
A sensational athlete. I like when Simmons rises up with confidence and jams it through.
And last season, Ben Simmons caught some flack for not suiting up in the playoffs.
That's Curry.
Grant, you think
The
his
man.
surgery quieted those voices a little?
You know, I think it did a little bit.
I'm gonna have you
At
strapped
this
up,
point,
watch.
it's going to come down to his performance on the court. He does have
That's Kyrie?
It'll be interesting to see.
What? No. Oh, that's not Kyrie.
Two hands when one will suffice.
Hey, as long as you don't lose control. The shake.
Floater game.
The kick out. Curry. Here's Thompson. Back to Curry. Goes up again.
Floater.
Count that bucket.
Wow.
Curry's got his second bucket on the night.
Impeccable touch from Steph.
And that's a goal 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Here's Simmons. It's not going to go for him. The Warriors go the other way with it. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing in the last matchup with Phoenix.
You're cheating.
And their body language was
Reporting you type of
impressive.
games.
They looked defeated much of the night, and because of it, they took the L.
Yeah, I just didn't see any fire from them.
Yeah, because it's on Hall of Fame.
That's just one of those games you throw away in the trash and try and forget about it.
Come on, bro.
That time, but that's a shot that he's going to make.
Yellow
That's a
is on the
You know,
watch.
it seems like the Nets and KD played the will they or won't they all
What?
summer
It's
long.
not bonus.
No deal was found.
Yeah, that was
and
a,
KD is giving it
we
another
had the
shot
breakaway.
with
He
the Nets.
fouled
Now,
us. He kept
it
us
just
from
didn't
advancing
seem
the
to be a
ball.
deal that was
So it's
right
called a take
to move
foul.
Durant.
Or what's the other word? Well, I forget. It's two different ones.
Brooklyn with the ball.
So you get a free throw and a possession. Sounds like cheating to me.
Most of
Sound
the
like
arena
you
was
cheat.
totally against them. But they looked
Like you
inward,
cheat.
trusted each
You
other,
ain't doing
and
none of that
made good
hefty
plays.
difty stuff.
Even with all that noise, when they had the ball, it never rattled them. Their offense was in tune like it was a home game.
Curry finds Looney from downtown.
Sweet it.
Another miss
Come
for
on,
him.
slightly
He's 2 for
early.
6.
Curry's
To put
cold.
things simply, this
It's Curry.
has not been his quarter.
Simmons, the pass to Durant. Yes. And that's Simmons with the assist.
21.
The confident that Durant plays with, the closer he gets to the rim, the more dangerous he becomes.
And that was the mobile one.
I don't know you
drive.
get off me.
Low resistance to the finish line.
Yeah, taking the onus
I
on
don't know you.
himself
I
to
don't know
make
you get off
something
me.
happen. Got it into the teeth of the defense and made them pay.
Outside Simmons. Pass to Durant. Fades away.
I don't know you.
It's rebounded by Golden State. Here's Curry. He had a 24-point outing in their last game against Phoenix. Looney with the ball. Open on Claxton. Looney passes to Wiggins. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots. That won't go either for Curry.
60%, bro. But that's
The Nets with the
like
lead. Left side Simmons. So
no foul.
he was fouled in the act of shooting. Kevon Looney picks one up. Still thinking about the Aussie Ben Simmons. Such an impressive defender.
Honestly, he's a
Jesus,
true
what the-
defensive player,
Yo.
a caliber player every year.
They
Mainly
got
due
his
to
shit
his ability
crazy.
to guard any position.
Yo, they got
It's the
his
type of
stuff, man.
versatility that isn't seen
That's
very
good.
often.
And the Warriors going with a whole new group
Yes.
out there. A big group
Yes.
substitution here for Brooklyn. TJ Warren, he's checked in
That's
for
cool.
Kevin Durant. Harris
Yeah.
comes in for O'Neal. Curry, he's checked in for Irving. And it's Mills in for Claxton. And a chance
I
for
do
a
my
moment to check
eyes
out
closed,
the
look.
scoring breakdown for the Nets.
When we talk about guys who
Oh, I thought I
did that on
the
purpose.
2021
No, I was trying to do it with my eyes closed.
might be at the top of that list. Going from a nice rotation
Foul.
player to a legit NBA
21.
Sharp, he's
Can you
checked in
do
for
something for
Simmons.
me? 21. Give me that. Boy.
1:14 left in the first quarter of the game. Curry against Poole.
Wow.
Wow, you shouldn't have made that. What was that?
Ooh, tough break there. Shot after shot. They couldn't get anything to fall. Outside, Green.
That was perfect. Like,
And here's Kuminga for 3.
Slightly
Mills
late.
pulls
Come
it
on.
down. And Brooklyn shooting 33% in the first quarter.
And you get sent to the line of scrimmage. Well, how do you have bonus?
shouldn't touch
And he
him.
knocks down the first one. So he gets them both.
It's not luck that he's so steady at the line. It's through repetition and hard work.
The drive by DiVincenzo.
Get off me.
And a quick look here at
Yes,
some of the
sir.
numbers for Klay Thompson.
And he's been outstanding
I
offensively
am.
as of late. These last 5 games, he's been a beast at the offensive end.
His meter didn't pop up at all.
Than he had been earlier in the season. Let's see if he can keep it up.
He hits the second
Yes,
from the line.
sir. Yes, sir, my boy.
46 seconds left in the first quarter here. Down low.
There.
Kicks it out to Warren. Beyond the arc. Nails it from 3.
Yeah, so underrated
All right,
as a
okay, I
shooter.
see you.
TJ Warren, multiple years shooting over 40% from deep.
Poole from long range. Pass to Kuminga from outside the arc.
Yo, this is crazy. Why is the green window so small?
In their last game against
If you hit that, I'm getting off.
He ain't hitting nothing.
The air ball. The Hall of Fame is no joke.
No answers on how to slow them down.
No. I see why it's so hard in my career. If I catch him beating with the because they talking on out of you know that is lit. How that 4-1 to my both of them.
Kenzo with a steal.
Stay cheap.
And so the the first quarter is in the
I didn't know. First quarter.
Oh, you didn't know?
No.
You did that.
I am.
Thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter of action so far. And looking at what we've seen from the Nets, what do you think, guys?
Well, clearly they played well.
21. Can you do something for me? Can you talk to the ops next for me?
Love to see it. But with all the trade requests,
21. Do your thing.
But with KD still on board, a chance to stay on course, he's invested so much in this team. I'm glad to see him remain in Brooklyn.
So on the floor for Brooklyn, it's KD
Give me
at
that.
forward. And
Man, you're cheating. That's what you're doing. You're cheating.
And it's Warren in at the 3 spot. Curry passes to Thompson.
Nice.
Man, what?
Outside for Green. Takes a 3.
Okay, Green.
But I can hit it with Draymond Green.
Green knows he has to act fast, so he wastes no time finding the shot.
Harris up top.
Thank you.
By Thompson.
You don't do.
And here's Curry for 3.
Ball defense.
Claxton with a rebound.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense.
Thank you.
They just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Outside Durant.
I just lurk around the person I know you're going to pass it to.
To the inside.
Thank you.
Stolen by Wiggins. Oh, and a fast break for the Warriors. Fires for 3. Rebound Brooklyn.
I know you throwing it to him. Throw it to him. I dare you. I dare you. Yeah, you know not to throw when I'm around.
Sumner on the wing.
Thank you.
He's covered by Curry. Durant has the open look.
Brick.
And he buries that one.
You hit a white. You cheating.
Durant's got 5 points.
It just looks
I know.
Easy. Durant with the skill and height to get
No,
anything he
that's.
wants from the mid-range.
And watching Draymond
Don't touch me.
Yeah, that was all ball, bro.
Don't touch me.
Signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close
You hit X
contest.
one time? Okay. Unplug it. You don't need to.
It stops the lane. Never mind.
And even with the coach's
Yep.
challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still
Don't touch
disputed,
me.
even after the...
The previous play is under review.
A lot of these calls.
Look.
But at least we have
You
the
touched
option to
me.
take a second look.
Hey.
The officials can be sure they get it right.
Then, can you talk to the ops next for me?
Start throwing chairs on the floor.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge,
Yeah,
I think
don't touch
Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Go ahead, join it. Come on, you don't want to miss it because if you don't join, it's going to say kids. Then I'm going to sign out. Let's go, you got this. You want to play with this one?
Yeah, that's the one I've been playing with.
Alright, hold on, I'm going to switch it.
Alongside Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
And just walking around this city, everyone wants to talk about this team. They're playing great basketball. The fans love them. This arena is going to be electric.
Here's O'Neal. Sinks that one from the post. And around this time of the season, we start to see some rotation changes. Doris, teams trying to balance player health while also staying competitive.
I think this is why the roster changes, having more players available via the G League, the bigger numbers, helps a team. You have a chance for more players to have a breakout season, to prove they deserve a bigger role as the season heats up. I love it, Brian.
You know, one thing you got to love about Jrue Holiday is he's a true two-way player in this league. He puts in a lot of work to make a big impact on both sides of the floor.
Now here's Irving. Consistent production from him, averaging just over 26 a game. Lopez with the steal. Here's Antetokounmpo. The shot off that time. Ooh, Durant with some nice D. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. Oh, and Giannis hammers it in.
No one eats up more ground on the drive than Giannis. Gets to where he wants to be in 1 or 2 steps.
So 2021 saw the addition of yet another honor to the resume of the great Kevin Durant. A selection to the NBA's 75th anniversary team. I don't think he needed cementing of his legacy, but it's just one more feather in his cap.
Back to Simmons. Pass to Irving. 5 to shoot. Another shot. Nets keep it alive. On the wing, Durant. And here is Irving. The 3. And the Nets miss again. Even with all those accomplishments, Durant is just as hungry as ever, Doris.
The BA, to me, he's always just in a competition against himself. He simply wants to play the best basketball night after night. Here's a guy who takes tremendous pride in being complete and perfecting his craft.
The BA, when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. So it's Brooklyn now. The Bucks getting their last shot to go. Pass to O'Neal. To the inside. Offensive rebound. Outside Durant. The Nets need to get off a shot here. Allen with it. Irving picks him up. Here's Antetokounmpo. That's good. And so Middleton with the assist. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Bucks.
Well, their hands resulting in plenty of steals in the early going, keeping the opposition there off balance.
The other thing, I cannot be more impressed by the defense they've shown tonight. Their willingness to close on shooters, blocking shots, playing with great effort.
Middleton, no good.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Oh, that was nasty. A 2-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there. Oh, denied by Durant.
Wow, twice on the pipes for Kevin Durant. That's the length coming into play right there.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Second chance shot. Here's Portis. Oh, just couldn't take the lid off. They had their chances. Came up empty. Outside Curry. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. It's all knotted up.
Don't let that slight frame fool you. Seth Curry on the interior. He will finish shots.
Portis down low. In his last outing, 10 points for him. And that one drops for him.
His nimbleness makes him a unique threat at the rim.
Now here's Mills. Outside Warren. Pass to Harris. From deep three-point range. Sinks it. What range from downtown?
Joe Harris has zero doubt about his ability to knock down range shots. How pretty is that? Boy, they don't waste any time on that inbound play. Very little the defense can do to react to that one.
Now here's Curry. Coming in off a 14-point game last time out. Antetokounmpo with the block.
A Defensive Player of the Year winner, Antetokounmpo affects so many shots with his length. Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
Brooklyn trailing. Pass to Curry. Mills with it. Defended by Portis. He's all alone. And then Portis with the dunk.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
And that does it for the first quarter. The Bucks on top. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Bucks. Guys?
Defensively, their gambles are paying off, jumping passing lanes and pressuring ball handlers.
And a few of those led to quick scores at the other end. Really active first quarter for them.
And Holiday takes this responsibility seriously. When someone is open on his squad, he gets it to them.
And Grant, last season, Drew Holiday winning the NBA Teammate of the Year award for the second time.
Yeah, and in 2021 BA, he got the NBA Sportsmanship Award too. So needless to say, Holiday tremendously respected by his peers and known for his dedication to others. Oh man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. Well, Giannis Antetokounmpo has won MVPs, Defensive Player of the Year, and a championship. But he says, quote, "I am not satisfied. As the leader of this team, that's the tone I set. I don't care about trophies. I care about getting better, and that's what I've done my entire career." Brian, he stays focused.
Nose to the grindstone, Allie. Thanks for that. Here's Claxton. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. Outside Simmons. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Durant. Right side Simmons. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And for players, greatness can be defined so many ways, but giving back has to be a component of that. Wouldn't you say, Grant?
Well, to whom much is given, much is expected. In BA, I agree 100%. Players today understand the impact that they can have on others. I love that about the league, the players, the coaches, everyone involved, using this gift to make a change and a positive impact throughout the world.
Nice shot by Simmons.
Boy, Ben Simmons, because of his size, inside, he is a dangerous force.
Left side Holiday. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Driving.
Oh my! Wow! Way up there in the rafters. No one is stopping that. Beyond belief. I mean, such a creative talent. And I'm not surprised to see Giannis get flashy on the finish.
Here's Simmons. And it's Simmons with the jam.
Wow. Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play. Oh, an easy look, but he decides to be a crowd pleaser. I'm sure he's upset for attempting that one. That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
You know, and where the Bucks seem to dominate every year is on the glass, particularly at the defensive end. #1 in the league the last 4 seasons.
Here's Durant. No luck on that one. And Milwaukee will come the other way. And following this one, they'll take on the Hawks in Atlanta. It'll be the start of a 3-game trip on the road.
Well, nice job by Wesley Matthews to read the defense and put it on time and on target.
Brooklyn calls timeout. And as the coaches draw up their strategies, the players staying hydrated with some Gatorade. That's key to keeping them at their best all the way up to the buzzer.
It really is. And every one of those players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Connects from downtown. And Grant, I guess for the Bucks, hey, you can't teach size.
And they're good fundamentally as well, B.A. I mean, they block out, they fight to maintain position. If you're going to beat them, it probably won't be the second chance points. Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Pass to Curry.
Milwaukee foul. Jabari Curry. First personal foul. First team foul.
Bucks on D. It's a 10-point game. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Warren. Tries it from 19. And he nails the jumper.
That's what we call cashing in from the mid-range. T.J. Warren's been there a time or two.
Next foul. First personal foul. First team foul.
The first free throw is good.
The people upstairs in Brooklyn have been making some very interesting moves trying to put together a championship caliber team.
And here's Mills from the arc. Oh, clanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start.
It would be smart to hold for the final shot.
Well, that's great execution if you can do that, because it takes any chance at momentum away from your opponent.
Now here's Middleton. Back to Portis. 1 second left. And it's in! Oh! Nails the buzzer beater! Are you kidding?
And credit him for understanding the situation and coming through.
And to me, the way you end quarters impacts how you end the game. It can go a long way between a W or an L.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead.
Royce O'Neal. Second personal foul. First team foul.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lopez.
Well, when you're careless with the basketball, you can expect that to happen.
Outside Durant to the paint. Here's Claxton. That's good. And so Durant with the assist.
We can get lost in the impact Kevin Durant makes as a scorer, but this guy is so willing to share the basketball.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Oh, got a piece of it. And stolen by Simmons. And we're going to have a jump ball.
That's a jump ball.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the continuity for the Bucks is a strength. Chris Middleton said, quote, "We've been through every type of situation, so you know what to expect. There's no need to worry about failing because you know what you need to do." Brian, some call it corporate knowledge.
Well, key aspect when it comes to NBA dynasties. Thanks, Allie. And Allen gets it to go.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Durant with it. Middleton covering. Here's O'Neal. Pass to Claxton. Back to O'Neal. Here's Durant. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. Shot from the wing. The rebound by Ben Simmons.
All by himself, trying to step up. He's got to be frustrated with the miss.
And last season, Giannis passing Kareem Abdul-Jabbar as the Bucks' all-time leading scorer. He wants to finish his career in Milwaukee, so that total bound to grow. Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Grant, both Giannis and Kareem dominated the paint, but they get it done differently.
Yeah, that they do. Kareem, possibly the best ever in the post, whereas Giannis might be the most dominant slasher and driver in league history.
Both teams will make substitutions.
Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
Antetokounmpo inside. 14 points for him.
It is just a superstar doing superstar things. Antetokounmpo is lighting it up and showing the variety to his game.
Left side Durant. Over Antetokounmpo. And that one's long.
This guy just can't find his rhythm, and you look up at the scoreboard, they absolutely need his productivity.
Shot's good by Connaughton.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Pass to Claxton. On the wing, Irving. Can they get it? Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two. That's on Brook Lopez.
Boy, just a great use of the pump fake by Irving to draw that defender into fouling him.
You know, one thing Kyrie Irving has talked about is reclaiming his power, Grant.
Well, he has stopped listening to the outside voices telling him what to do, finding his own purpose and his identity. And at times, that's meant being something of a renegade.
A minute 37 left in the third. And he banks in the layup. Connaughton's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Here's Portis for three. The rebound by the Nets. Fast break, Brooklyn. And here's Harris outside. Doesn't go that time.
Well, put all that size to good use. Rip it off the backboard.
Ooh, it's stolen away.
Milwaukee foul. First personal foul. Second team foul.
You know, for this Bucks team, they seem to play together as well as any team we've seen recently.
Yeah, this team has a bunch of players who complement each other very well. And they've got so many different ways that they can play on the floor. That's what makes them so successful. Well, that and Giannis.
The shot by Sumner, no good. Portis outside. And he's going to the line for two. The officials saw contact while he was going up.
The officials were right on top of that one.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Milwaukee.
Well, the defense looks helpless trying to contain them in the open floor, and they've continued to exploit this advantage.
I think it's also important we have to acknowledge how many scoring opportunities they've created from their spectacular defense, getting a bunch of points off turnovers.
Here's Simmons. Not going to go that time. Ooh, great D that time from Ibaka. Shakes him. And Portis with the layup. Portis has got 10 points.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
For three, Warren drains the triple.
This is their plan in the second half, to try to use the three-point shot to shrink this deficit.
Over to the wing. Here's Matthews. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And yep, it's good.
That's just great concentration by Wes Matthews. Absorbs the hit and nails it.
And that one misses. Outside Mills. Warren for three. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And 3/4 of play in the books. This one's all but up. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. You know, the point forward is an archetype that by now fans are familiar with. Grant, you were one of the OGs at the point forward. How's that position evolved in your mind?
Well, it's evolved because so many players today have the skill set to be a point forward. Before me, there were guys like Paul Pressey and Scottie Pippen in the 80s and early 90s. But as I said, players today, the skill level is so elite. And with this positionless basketball that we're in, you must have a point forward or two on your team to be successful. They have no answer defensively inside.
Pass to Irving. Now here's Durant. Here's the three. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game. He's making it worse with shot selection like that.
And they're really rolling right now. That lead keeps getting bigger and bigger.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Durant. And the layup is good off the glass.
Whether making plays for himself or his teammates as he did there, Kyrie Irving, a dynamic playmaker.
Here's Antetokounmpo. That shot missing. And Brooklyn going the other way now. Pass to Durant. From outside the arc. Durant with another miss.
At this point, I'm not sure if it's the play calling or the player himself.
Lopez with it. All alone. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Holiday. Lopez has gotten his first basket of the night.
Their success from mid-range has really set them apart today.
Pass to Thomas. All right, Doris, let me get your thoughts on big superstar trades where teams are trying to win championships right here, right now.
I think my response would be, Brian, show me the one that's worked in recent history. Listen, it's a bold gamble, and ultimately, talent wins in this league. What you cannot set aside is you have to understand, do the parts fit together? Are they committed to team first? Are they willing to put in all the work required to win a championship? Without it, you won't win.
And down it goes. 2 points. Hill's got his first 2 points.
Wow, they're really being taken advantage of defensively out there. No rim protection whatsoever.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Here's Ibaka. Misses off the left iron.
He forced that one. Not a productive trip up the floor.
And in a way, by taking that one, he's bailing out the defense. It's just too easy to stop.
Team foul. Substitution on the court.
Just about 3 minutes through the fourth and final quarter here. Warren for three. Drills it from deep.
Wow, if T.J. Warren makes threes with consistency, it will unlock every other aspect of his game, and that's significant, guys.
Carter can't get it to go. Here's Sharp. Here's Warren. And he converts the layup.
Well, you like the effort of T.J. Warren, capitalizing when he's shooting in the painted area.
Outside Carter. Down low. And then Portis with the dunk.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Bucks.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
That'll do it for this one. They've earned their 27th victory of the year tonight. And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Boy, I thought his best work was his pursuit of the basketball. He competed for every rebound, fought for position in the paint, and never stopped working. I love it.
And it's Warren missing. Here's Connaughton. And it's Thomas with the rebound. Man, they've been careless with the ball tonight.
Yeah, it's a lack of focus and a lack of discipline. They're better than this. Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
Sumner on the wing. Outside Warren. The 3-ball. Rebounded by the Bucks. There's 18 seconds left in the final quarter. Pass to Hill. Five on the clock. The Bucks need to get up a shot here. Portis into the lane. That one no good. So this one belongs to the Bucks. Boy, they were something. Special to watch tonight. And